Hey coin lovers, have you ever wondered if that old coin in your pocket could actually be worth a small fortune? Well, today we're diving into some of the rarest and most valuable UK coins ever made. These aren't just your typical pocket change, some of these could make you serious money. Let's take a look at these hidden treasures. Our first coin takes us back to 1971, the 2 new pence coin. While generally not worth much in its regular form, it holds a fascinating story when it comes to a rare era variant. If you happen to find one, you might be looking at a coin worth over £20,000. Yes, you heard that right. So, what makes this coin so special? Well, it all comes down to a minting error that happened during production. In normal circumstances, the 2 new pence coin features a design with a portcullis and a crown. However, during the 1971 minting process, some coins were mistakenly struck with the 1 new pence design instead. This error resulted in a handful of coins featuring the wrong size and design, and that's exactly what makes them so valuable. Imagine the confusion at the time. Coins that were supposed to be 2 new pence ended up being closer to the size and appearance of the 1 new pence coin, but with the wrong details altogether. This mistake, while seemingly minor, was one that wasn't caught by the mint, and as a result, these wrong coins were released into circulation. Over the years, as people began to collect coins, it became clear that these error coins were incredibly rare, and their value skyrocketed. Now, here's the thing, finding one of these 1971 2 new pence coins with the wrong design is extremely difficult. It's not like you can casually check your loose change and expect to find one of these beauties. These coins were distributed to the public and circulated just like any other, meaning most of them have long been lost or worn down. Collectors, however, know the true value of these coins. The errant coins are much sought after, and if one is in mint condition, it could easily fetch upwards of £20,000 at auction. It's all about rarity, and this coin is rare beyond measure. The great thing about errors like this is that they make the coin unique. Every error variant tells a story. It's a bit like finding a hidden treasure that has escaped the grasp of most collectors for decades. And when you realize how few of these coins exist in good condition, it becomes clear why their value is so high. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for these types of mistakes. They don't just add value to a collection, they also make the item one of a kind, a true gem that stands out in the world of numismatics. Imagine owning a coin that not only has historical significance but also carries a price tag that can reach over £20,000. Finding a 1971 2 new pence with the error design is like striking gold in the world of coin collecting. It's incredibly rare, incredibly valuable, and with the right condition, it could bring you a windfall. So, next time you're going through your change or browsing through coin collections, keep an eye out for that special 1971 variant. Who knows? You might just find a piece of history that's worth a small fortune. Next up, let's take a look at the 1994 UK 2 pence coin. At first glance, it might seem like just another coin from the mid-90s, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Just like some of the other coins we've discussed, certain versions of the 1994 2 pence are far more valuable than you might think, especially if they come with a minting error. Depending on the rarity and condition of the coin, some of these error coins can sell for anywhere between £61 to £6,100 or even more in some cases. So, what's the deal with these minting errors? Well, minting errors are what set these coins apart from your average run-of-the-mill currency. Minting errors happen when there's a mistake in the production process, leading to coins that don't meet the usual standards. These errors can range from off-center strikes to die cracks, and these imperfections make the coin a rare find for collectors. Off-center strikes, for example, happen when a coin is struck by the minting press, but the metal is slightly misaligned, resulting in a coin that's not centered properly. It sounds like a small thing, but to collectors, it's a big deal because it makes the coin unique. Die cracks are another type of error. These occur when the die used to strike the coin becomes damaged, leaving visible cracks on the surface of the coin. Like off-center strikes, die cracks are imperfections that collectors love because they make the coin stand out. Coins with these types of errors are highly sought after. The reason? It's all about rarity. Minting errors are not something you find every day, and when they do occur, they're often in very limited quantities. So, if you manage to come across a 1994 2-pence coin with a minting error, you're looking at something that could be worth far more than its face value. Depending on how rare the error is and the condition of the coin, you could be holding on to a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of pounds. Now, if you do spot one of these error coins, make sure to keep an eye on the details. The more distinct the error, the more valuable the coin can become. A subtle off-center strike might not seem like much, but it could be the key to a major payday, especially if it's in good condition. One of the things that makes these error coins so attractive to collectors is the fact that they're unique. No two errors are exactly the same, so each one tells its own little story. It's a piece of history, a glimpse into a rare mistake that slipped through the cracks and ended up being highly coveted. Collectors are always on the lookout for these types of coins because of their rarity and the special place they hold in the world of numismatics. So if you're out there searching through your spare change or browsing through coin collections, don't overlook the 1994 UK 2-pence. While most of these coins may not be worth much on their own, if you happen to find one with a minting error, you could be looking at a coin worth a lot more than you might expect. Let's take a trip back to 1975. The 2 new pence coin from that year is another coin that has caught the attention of collectors and can fetch a pretty impressive price. Now, you might be wondering what makes this particular coin so valuable. Well, it mostly comes down to its grading and condition. If the 1975 2 new pence is graded MS70 or Proof 70, it can sell for a wide range of prices, anywhere from £50 to a staggering £10,000 or even more, depending on its condition. Now, let's break down the grading system a bit. When collectors talk about MS70 or Proof 70, they're referring to the coin's condition. MS70 stands for Mint State 70, which is a perfect grade. These coins are as flawless as they come, with no visible imperfections under magnification. The same goes for Proof 70, which refers to coins struck with a special process that creates a high-quality, mirror-like finish. Both grades are considered the pinnacle of coin preservation, and coins that achieve these grades are highly sought after. So, what does this mean for a coin like the 1975 2 new pence? Well, most of these coins were circulated and have experienced some wear and tear over the years, but a coin that's been preserved in perfect condition, that's where the real value lies. Coins that are part of special proof sets or commemorative editions, especially those produced in limited numbers, are typically the ones that get top grades. Coins from special proof sets often have lower mintage numbers, which immediately makes them rarer and more valuable. Additionally, these coins were struck with extra care, often by hand, and were made with high-quality metals to give them that exceptional, flawless look. So, if you find a perfectly minted 1975 2 new pence, you could be holding on to a rare piece of history, one that could be worth a small fortune. Another factor that adds to the value is the coin's rarity. While many of the 1975 2 new pence coins circulated, only a small percentage were kept in pristine, uncirculated condition. That makes any coin from this year that's graded MS70 or Proof 70 a true gem for collectors. And when you consider that some of these coins can sell for anywhere between £50 and £10,000 or more, depending on their quality, it's easy to see why they're so desirable. So, if you happen to stumble across a 1975 2 new pence coin, make sure you check its condition carefully. If it's in mint or perfect condition, it might be worth far more than you initially thought. Coins like these are a reminder of the importance of preserving history, and they also show how something as simple as a coin can become a highly valuable collector's item. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just getting into the hobby, knowing the importance of coin grading and condition can help you spot potential treasures. A perfectly graded 1975 2 new pence could be a key piece in your collection, and it could fetch a handsome price at auction. First off, let's talk about why this coin is so rare. The 1995 2 pence wasn't minted in large numbers compared to other years, making it harder to find in high-quality condition today. Most of the 1995 2 pence coins that were released into circulation have seen wear and tear over the years, but the real prize is the one that's managed to survive in pristine, uncirculated form. Coins that are kept in perfect condition, with no wear on the design or the edges, are highly prized by collectors, and the 1995 2 pence coin, with its limited mintage, fits this bill perfectly. But it's not just about finding a 1995 coin, it's about finding one in top-tier condition. That's where the grading system comes in. When it comes to coin grading, terms like MS70 or Proof 70 are what you want to look for. These grades refer to a coin's mint state. MS70 and Proof 70 represent a perfect coin, no imperfections, no marks, no wear. If a 1995 2p coin has been graded at MS70 or Proof 70, it becomes significantly more valuable because these perfect specimens are few and far between. For example, a coin that has been preserved perfectly right from the minting process, without any marks or flaws, can easily command a price tag that's orders of magnitude higher than a coin that's simply in good condition. So, if you ever find a 1995 2p coin that looks like it's barely been touched by human hands, it's worth checking to see if it's been professionally graded. But what does this mean for collectors and those who might stumble across one of these coins in their spare change? Well, if you manage to find a 1995 2p in good condition, especially if it's one of the rarer uncirculated versions, you might want to hold on to it. Coins from this year that are in near-perfect condition are becoming more difficult to find as time passes, and since the demand for high-quality examples continues to rise, the value of these coins is only expected to increase. Imagine walking into a shop or a market, getting your change, and finding a 1995 2p coin that's been carefully preserved, possibly even graded MS70. You could be holding on to a small fortune right there. So, the 1995 2p coin is a great example of how something as simple as a small coin can become a valuable collector's item when its rarity and condition line up perfectly. Limited mintage and exceptional quality are what make this coin so sought after, and if you're lucky enough to find one in top-notch condition, you could be sitting on a true gem worth thousands. Just remember, next time you come across a 1995 2p coin, take a closer look at its condition. You never know, it might be worth far more than you think. Next, let's talk about the 1980 UK 2 new pence coin. This coin might not seem like it would fetch much on the surface, but depending on the metal involved and how desirable the coin is, it can be worth anywhere between £500 and £10,000. That's quite a range, and it all comes down to certain key factors that make this coin stand out from the rest. So, what makes the 1982 new pence coin so valuable? The first thing you'll want to keep an eye on is the metal used in its minting. Some of these coins were struck with different types of metals compared to others, which can significantly affect their value. For example, certain variations may have been produced using higher quality materials or for special occasions, making them more desirable for collectors. Coins from this year are especially valuable if they were part of special limited editions or proof sets. Proof sets, in particular, are collections of coins that were minted with a higher level of care and detail, often in limited quantities. These sets were usually produced for collectors, and because of their higher quality and limited availability, they're often worth much more than regular circulation coins. Even if a coin wasn't part of a proof set, the value can still rise if it has the slightest deviation from the standard design. Minting errors, like slight misalignment or other unusual features, can turn a common coin into a rare treasure. In the case of the 1982 new pence, anything that sets it apart from the mass-produced coins could make it far more valuable. A coin that shows even the smallest imperfection or anomaly can be worth a small fortune. The key factor in the value of these coins is their rarity. Coins that were either produced in smaller quantities, part of special editions, or even those with minor design flaws are what collectors are really looking for. As with many coins, the less common they are, the more they're worth. The 1982 new pence coin has become a sought-after piece for collectors because of these variations and the fact that it was part of a period when collector demand for quality coins was rising. So, if you come across one of these coins, particularly a high-quality version or one with a unique feature, it could be worth a lot more than you might expect. Much like with other collectible coins, condition is crucial. A coin that's been well preserved, showing no signs of wear and tear, will generally be worth more than one that's seen heavy circulation. If you happen to find a 1982 new pence in mint condition or one from a special edition or proof set, it's likely to fetch a much higher price at auction. So, there you have it, the top 5 most expensive and rare UK coins that could be worth a small fortune. If you're a coin collector or even just someone with an interest in numismatics, these coins are certainly worth keeping an eye out for. They not only carry historical value, but can also make you a serious profit if you happen to find one. Remember, condition is key, and rarity is what makes these coins so valuable. So, check your spare change, go through your collection, and who knows? You might just be holding on to a small piece of history that's worth thousands. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin tips, history, and valuable finds. See you next time.